Alright, time for the first high-tech Mitch Nagy report. This video is, rather than sending out a big long text, I'm just going to do a link to this video, which by the time you've watched it, obviously have uploaded to YouTube. Just bear with me here. It's kind of difficult to get through this right now, being the first time I've used the video format. But right now, it's about 50 degrees outside. Right now it's about 5 o'clock, 48, 50 degrees. If I told you it's going to snow tonight, most of you probably wouldn't believe me. But there's a huge cold front coming through right as we speak. That's why it's so windy. The low tonight probably going to drop down into the mid-20s. So that's close to a 30-degree, low to mid-20s really. So it's probably close to a 25, 30-degree drop in temperature. Overnight tonight, probably only about an inch of snow, so I wouldn't expect a closing or delay tomorrow. There is a chance of one if things go downhill. Right now, the National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory, a wind advisory, and a hazardous weather outlook. I'm expecting a winter storm watch, possibly, most likely a winter storm warning by the time this is all over. The advisory just basically means, like, they're saying it's coming. The watch means, yeah, it's coming for sure. And the warning would be pretty much once it starts that they'll know, forecasters would know exactly how much snow we're going to get and everything like that. You'd be surprised, even though it's just tomorrow, you really don't know, especially with snow, because a couple degrees difference can be the difference between rain and snow, and the bands of snow can hit different places at different times. So that's why you could go to Vandergrift, there could be 3 inches of snow, and in Apollo there could be 4. But anyway, tonight around an inch of snow, like I said. Tomorrow, though, is when the snow is really going to pick up. It's going to snow off and on, heavy snow all day, probably around an inch or 2. 2 inches is kind of pushing it for tomorrow, but really Monday night is when it gets really, really bad. It's definitely going to look like January. Snow for sure. The low is probably going to be in the low teens, so 13, 14 degrees maybe, low to mid-teens. And road salt actually is not very effective under 20 degrees, which is why Tuesday is probably going to be our best chance for delays and closings. Probably about a 70 or 80% chance of a delay for sure, and 50 or 60 of a closing. And then Tuesday, another inch or 2. So by the time it's all said and done, the storm's over. Probably 4 to 5 inches, 6 or 7 if you're going to push it. But that's being pretty optimistic for a lot of snow. The National Weather Service is saying 3 to 6 right now, which is pretty broad. I mean, 3 inches of snow is not a very major snowstorm. 6 is, but I'm going to go with 4 or 5 right in the middle there. They do have a wind advisory. Wind gusts could be up to 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour even, which is going to be reduced visibility down to under a quarter mile at sometimes. I mean, heavy snow and 45 mile an hour winds. It's like blizzard stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, slight chance of a delay or closing tomorrow. A lot better chance Tuesday. Wednesday, it's just going to be cloudy and 30, maybe a few leftover snow showers, but that's about it. So that is the Mitch Nagy report for January 1st. Hope everyone had a good New Year, and I'll keep you updated on this snow event.